Are you a cruise winner or are you a cruise loser? I can tell without even talking to you. I can tell by watching what you do at the cruise ship buffet. And well, sadly, there are a lot of cruise ship buffet losers. And I guess I'm here for it. I feel a responsibility, and therefore I present to you things that you should never do at the cruise ship buffet. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. My name's Tony, and I am your cruising life coach. And today I hope to make some winners out of losers. Just a few days ago, I put out a survey. Close to 7,000 of you winners out there weighed in. Now I have a list of loser moves I want to share with you. One of them was the granddaddy of them all. I'll save that till the end, but then the other ones came in really in no particular order. First on the list of cruise buffet loser moves is wearing inappropriate clothing to the buffet. Let's say this: if you want to quickly be identified as a loser, just go to the buffet in your swimwear. And if you want to be identified as a double loser, wear your wet swimwear to the buffet. Swimwear in the buffet is generally frowned upon, and likewise, wearing your pajamas to the buffet is frowned upon. Have you ever seen an overly hairy man in a Speedo ordering a Monte Cristo at a Bennigan's? I don't think so, because that is a loser move. It's a loser move in a long begone 80s restaurant, and it's a loser move in the cruise buffet. Make sure you're dressed appropriately for your buffet experience. Cruise buffet loser move number 2, using a dirty plate when you go for seconds. Now I get it. Some people don't have a grasp on basic sanitation and basic hygiene. This is evidenced by people who don't wash their hands prior to coming to the buffet. But dirty hands aside, bringing a dirty plate and hovering that dirty plate over the food where potentially whatever was on your plate or came off your hands or your face onto that plate, which now has an opportunity to commingle with the food that other people are getting, is just a bad move. Hey, look here, Sparky. There's 300 clean plates to choose from. How about use one of those? Now, I guess to be fair, one thing that using a dirty plate does for you, if you're trying to make some loser moves in the cruise buffet, is it makes it easier to cut the line. If you really want to look like a cruise ship buffet loser, use your dirty plate to cut the line, cutting off the 50 people that have been standing there patiently waiting for their daily allocation of bacon. And I gotta give them credit, the cruise buffet line cutter, they're pretty savvy. What they do is pretty magical. They'll wander around with a look on their face like they're completely clueless, like they've never been in a social situation before, like they don't understand how lines work, like they have no regard for anybody else that's in the same space that they're at. Somehow they're able to put that dopey look on their face, and then you kind of maybe forgive them a little bit, like, oh, look, this is just an idiot that doesn't see the 50 people standing in line for the food. Oh, look at him. We love him. We forgive him. It's okay. Don't be fooled. This is a cruise loser duping you all. If you want to be a winner at the cruise ship buffet, don't jump the line. All right, let's rapid fire a couple of these because they're pretty self-explanatory. Loser move is to waste food at the cruise buffet. Only take small portions of the food that you plan to eat or try, and then just go back. Go back and get more. There's no need to pile up so much food on your plate that you're going to throw half of it away and you're going to waste food. If you waste a bunch of food in the buffet where you have the ability to control your own portions, you are a loser. Here's another cruise buffet loser move you got to be on the lookout for. The person that eats food off their plate while waiting in line. Yeah, this is gross. Somebody is holding up their plate of food. They're trying to shovel in some chicken nuggets that they just picked up while going for the tongs to get some French fries or to get some cream of broccoli soup. And there you got chicken nugget everywhere. Let me say it loud for those in the back. The buffet line is not for eating. The buffet line is for getting the food, and the tables are for eating. Loser. Don't do it. Okay, I got one more before we get to the granddaddy of them all. And this one you may not think about, but it's what you do after you finish your buffet meal. This may be a shocker to some cruise buffet losers out there, But there's a lot of people on cruise ships these days, and the buffet is generally open for only a certain amount of time. That means that massive amount of people not only have to go to the buffet line to get their food, but they also need a place to sit. And you know what's crazy frustrating if you're trying to find a place to sit in the buffet is running across table after table of buffet losers who have been sitting there just jacking their jaw for a half an hour after they ate because they're finding it too difficult to go out into a massive cruise ship and find somewhere else to sit. We're a community of cruisers. Your fellow cruisers, they would like to sit down and eat. Please, if you have finished your meal, don't linger. Just move on. Just move on. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? Are you ready to see what 83% of the close to 7,000 winter cruisers said when it came to the most egregious offense of buffet etiquette? You know the answer. It's touching the food. Do not grab the food with your hands. Do not let your children grab the food with hands. There is a handless system in place on the buffet. It is utensils called tongs. Use the tongs. And if you're worried about the tongs being dirty and that's why you're jamming your hand into some cherry cobbler, well, do this. Sanitize or wash your hands after you have gone to the buffet line. You have the power. Let me leave you with this simple question. Are you a winner or are you a loser when it comes to the cruise ship buffet? Jump down in the comments. Type it out. I am a winner. Also, if you want to include something that I did not include on this list or what you think the most egregious cruise ship buffet loser move is, I would love to read those comments also. If you need more cruise life coaching, I am here for you. All you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video today, please hit the like button. This is Tony for La Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you winners and losers on the Lido. Bye.